Mambo Team Africa Worldwide. Habari ya Asbui, Habari ya Mchana, Habari ya Jioni. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Well, it is still Jumapili. That means Sunday. Almost let Sunday get away from me without posting. It has been an extremely busy and hectic weekend for me. Um, so for whoever may have been looking forward to this video earlier, I will say Samahani, which means excuse me, and Polisana, which means I'm very sorry. But nevertheless, I am here. Um, I know someone's going to say that I look like the wrestler in the Roots. What can I say? I work out. I'm tired. Sometimes I just take it back to basics. We tropical sun people. Um, Today I want to talk about shopping in East Africa. Um, of course, when we shop, we want to speak Kiswahili because if you go to the Sokoni or the Soko, and the Sokoni, when you're at the Soko, the market, and you're speaking English, King Gereza or Kizungu, yeah, those prices are going to go through the roof. Um, Even if you speak in Kiswahili with an accent, it's better than speaking English. Um, so when you go to the market, there's a tradition of negotiation. Um, I'm more of a straightforward type person. I don't like the hassle, but that's what they do. They want to start at a high number, and then you give them a low number, and then you meet in the middle somewhere. And like I say, if they hear English, then the number is going to be probably like 10 times the price. It's going to be ridiculous. So always know that when you go to traditional Kiswahili market, um, that you always have to negotiate. So, whatever price that um, a merchant says something costs, price is bay. Whatever bay that they say it is, if they say that it's shilingi, um, um, elfu kumi, which would be 10,000 shillings, um, you come back and you say um, Nina, Nina, Nina Tano, which would be 5,000. Um, you always be willing to walk away because there's going to be somebody else that's selling what they're saying, selling, if not at that same market, that same day, at another market on another day. Unless it's something that you really need that day, you gotta be always willing to walk away. And sometimes they'll let you walk away. That's okay. But you have to do that until you learn what a fair price is. Because sometimes we'll be thinking that we're getting a deal and we won't. And they're laughing. It's just, part of the game. When you catch them, you know, they'll laugh and they won't be mad. It's just what people do. So what can I say? Like I said, if you go to a shop is called a duka. When you're at the shop, that's dukani. That's at or in the shop. If you go to market, it's soko. And if you're at or in the market, sokoni, or to the market, sokoni. So you notice that ni at the end. When ni at the end of the word means that you are either in, at, or going to that place. I don't know the grammatical rule when you use the ni because it's not for all words, but it is for duka and dukani, and it is for soko or sokoni, um, shop or market. Never ask anybody where a store is. They don't use store the way we use store. When they say store, they're talking about storage. I mean, so that's not a place where you go buy things. That's a place where you keep things. Um, like I said, I don't really know the word for shopkeeper, but a lot of times you might run across people to fix things. They refer to that as a fundi, 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 and you will find uh, fundi yasimu everywhere. Simu is phone because people can't afford to buy phones, um, replace phones just because they drop them. The economy is up and coming. It's not that good. So sometimes a person bought that phone on layaway. It may have taken them 6 months to pay for that phone. If they drop it, then they'll go to the fundi to try to get it fixed before they just replace it. Like we might just replace it. Not me, but a lot of a lot of people who live in countries with better economies. Phone break, they just go to phone if they don't have insurance or whatever. But there, they get it fixed. And so you got Fundis. You got Fundis that fix laptops. You got Fundis that fix phones. So you'll see a lot of these Fundi Yasimo shops everywhere. You'll also see pharmacies everywhere. Um, the healthcare, the so-so. I think it's probably a little better in Kenya than it is in Tanzania. I haven't been to um, a medical facility anywhere else so far. And thank God I wasn't sick at a time when I was going to get COVID tests. Um, let's see. Um, so like I said, you always want to negotiate at least half. You got to be willing to walk away. I told you shilingi is the Kiswahili word for shilling. Shilling is the monetary unit. Um, the way I keep the conversion in my head, um, last time I checked, 10,000 shilingi was approximately $4.50 USD. So if you want to tell a shopkeeper that you think the price is too high, you can say, shilingi yingi. That means a lot of shilingi. That means that, this price is high, you know. Um, let's see. One way to ask the price of something is ngapi, ningapi, ni, N-I, N, and then Ngapi, ngapi, ningapi. That's one way to ask. Another way to ask the price of something is bei gani. Like I said, bei means price, B-E-I, and gani, G-A-N-I, which in that context would mean what, but a lot of times it means which. So bei gani, what's the price? Um, ni ngapi, how much is this? Or you say shilingapi, how many shillings? Or you can say pesa ngapi, because pesa is the word for money. Notice that pesa kind of sounds like peso because there are words in um, Spanish and Kiswahili that are the same or similar, and that's due to the Arabic influence uh, of both languages. And of course, Kiswahili is also influenced by English and Dutch, and I believe German. And so don't let people try to say that it's a Arabic language because people who speak Arabic can't understand people who speak Kiswahili and vice versa. It's just this influence because they traded amongst each other for a very long time based on geographical location. Um, the so-called Middle East, which is formerly Northeast East Africa, is just right across the water. So yeah, it's going to be some influence, not a big deal. Um, So back to the market. Certain things you have to learn the price. You might not know the price the first time you buy something, but once you find something, figure out what the local price is to something. Don't ask the price anymore. You just get it, and then you just give them the money. You give them the money. You give them if you got Zach change, give them Zach change and walk away. And then they know you know what's up. Um, or you give them that, and you wait for your change. You look at them, and the word for change is changing. My change, changing Yangu. Changing Yangu. Give my change. Um, let's see. Um, we talked about Saucony, we talked about Duca, we talked about Store, we talked about Pesa, we talked about Schlingi, we talked about Bay. If something's expensive, we say Gali. Gali is expensive, Gali. And then if you say, the word for rich is Gafla. Some people think that anybody from the States is rich, so you have to let them know, see Gafla. I am not rich. Um, let's see. And you have to remind them of who you are. Like they might say, my friend. The Arabs say the same thing at the liquor stores. At least they used to back in the '80s. Now they're kind of hip to calling you brother. But yeah, so you know, people in Tanzania, at least they refer to each other as Ndugu, which means family member. So they're calling you my friend, then they're calling you as a then they're separating you. They say my friend, come by, my friend. First of all, the word for friend is Rafiki. We know that from Lion King. So they're not even saying it in Kiswahili. They're saying my friend. So they're about to try to scam you. So you come back when they say my friend, say hapana. Hapana means no. Hapana and not not say sia. Sia seal. I'm sorry, seal means not. Say seal Rafiki. Say Ndugu. Ndugu mean that I'm African just like you. Ndugu. And then when you say Hapana, Sia Rafiki, um, um, Ndugu, then they're gonna be like, wow, okay, this guy, he knows a little bit. Um, I better not try to scam him. He's been around. Um, and like I say, I'm not talking bad about the people. I don't think I'm talking bad about the people. It's just the nature of the economy. It's a blend of a struggling economy and just the tradition of the markets. I mean, you know, the believe me, consumerism, in the global north is even more shady. They just do it in a different way, and we're just used to that particular way. But they don't care about the customers, and they're getting you too, and they're actually getting you for more. Um, when when you get got in East Africa, you're still getting a good deal. Your price is still lower than you would have paid in the States for something. It's just with me, it's just the principle. It's like I don't, as Julius Malema said, I don't believe that any African is a foreigner in Africa. So my thing is don't try to play me like I'm Zungu. It's the principle, but I'm not gonna be mad about it. I'm not gonna be seriously offended by it because I know at the end of the day, people they're trying to survive and they're not gonna get me for enough that's gonna hurt me anyway. I'm not saying that I'm balling out of control, but um, I kind of know what the prices should be. And I'm only gonna spend, I'm not gonna spend more than I plan to spend. So that's what it is. Let's see. I don't know how long this video has been going on. If you have any other questions about shopping, just put it in the comments and I will address it. I took a screenshot of a lesson I was doing today because there was a question, there was a sentence that I wanted to go over that it's pretty good. The sentence, when you first hear it, it might sound complicated, but it's really not. Um, let's see here. Find my screenshots. Okay. All right. This is the sentence. What we are going to say is if you don't learn Swahili, you will not be able to buy food at the market. And that is Usi Pojifunza. Usi Pojifunza, which means if you don't learn Kiswahili, hamtaweza, hamtamweza means you will not be able. Whenever you see that WEZA, they're talking about capability, whether you can do something or not do it. Kununua, ku always means to, Ku. Nunua means buy. So kununua means to buy. Chakula, chakula, we know that means food. And we talked about Sakoni earlier on this video. Sakoni means at the market. So if you don't learn Swahili, you will not be able to buy food at the market. Usi pojifunza Kiswahili amtaweza kununua chakula sokoni. Again, Usi pojifunza Kiswahili hamtaweza kununua chakula sokoni. And one more time. Usi pojifunza Kiswahili hamtaweza kununua chakula sokoni. That means if you don't learn Kiswahili, you would not be able to buy food at the market. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one short and sweet. Like I said, this has been a super hectic weekend for me, and I barely got I barely got a video up this weekend, but I got it in. It's always better late than never. Better than late than never, works 99% of the time. All right, so like I said, the thing about Kiswahili, if you learn it late in life like I am, it'll take a while. But what you might lack uh, in memory, as far as comparing your memory to what it was when you were younger, you can make up for that in repetition. So that just means you have to study harder. You have to repeat the words more, but you can get it. And if you're young, don't make the same mistake I did. I first had an interest in Kiswahili in my early 20s. I didn't follow through on it. Um, and then when I picked it up, I was almost 50. And I was looking at other languages. I spent a lot of time on Spanish, spent a little bit of time on Arabic, a little bit of time on Korean, but mostly Spanish. Got I did okay with that. I was starting to get okay with that, but then I decided like if I'm going to be in Africa, it's only like one country in Africa that even speaks Spanish. So and that's on the West Coast, and it's not really, from what I hear, a real tourist friendly country anyway. So it's like and I don't believe in the Black and Brown coalition. I mean, for my Afro Latinos, I got much love, but for those other Latinos, they don't really want to be part of us. So um, it will behoove any African American, or African diasporan, or sixth region person, or repat, however you want to ID yourself, to learn this language, Kiswahili. Um, and let's see. With that being said, make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. You can click the bell so you can be notified when I upload. But I think most people know that I upload on Sundays. Um, if I don't upload any other day, I might surprise you upload some other days in addition to Sunday, but I will always upload on Sunday unless something happens. I get super busy, some type of emergency or something. But Sunday is my usual day. Everything else is a bonus. So with that being said, Asante Sana for watching, and Kwaheri, Kwasasa.